Hey guys, it's Killer Kill 360 back with another one. Yeah, this is what if I was isekai into the world of One Piece. So let's get started. So the story starts off like this. Um, I'm just waking. Ready to go to sleep, get ready for bed and stuff. So I lay down in my bed. So, I fall asleep and stuff. And I wake up the next day, but crack my neck, and I look like, wait a minute, why am I outside? What's going on here? I'm in a forest. Where did I get in a forest? This is weird. And why does this look so familiar? I don't know what's going on. So I'm freaking out. Like, how the hell did I get outside in the forest? So I'm wandering around. I'm like, why does this place look so familiar, like from one of my favorite TV shows, my favorite anime? I'm gonna keep walking around. So I finally hit the town, and I'm like, holy crap! Did I get isekai'd into the world of One Piece? I'm fanboying, It's just like, it's my favorite show. Like, I'm going crazy. Like, I'm in One Piece. What? Thank you, God. So, I'm a fanboy, So I'm like, okay, I think I'm in the East Blue. But I'm in this small body, so obviously, I'm still a kid. So I walk in the bar, and I see my boy Luffy and Shanks, the whole pirate crew. They like, who are you, kid? Why are you just walking up in the bar? Well, it's a kid there too. But not just any ordinary kid can just walk in a bar. He's special. well, let's just say, I'm a fan of all of y'all. Okay, kid, why don't you just sit down and get some orange juice? I'm like, alright, why not? I can sit down and drink some orange juice. Then I go sit next to Luffy. I'm like, I can't believe that Luffy's right there, bro. Like, I'm fanboy. Like, I'm in my head like, yo, it's Luffy. It's actually Luffy and Shanks. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna let everything play out. So, the bandits show up and stuff, and, Shanks, hands him a bottle, his last bottle that they had, because they drank all the, sake and stuff. He's like, yo, I have one more bottle left, you want it? And the guy still breaks it. Okay, no one's crying over spilled milk. Guys, we out of here. These bastards are stupid. So they leave, and Shanks and them start laughing and shit. Luffy's like, why you didn't beat them up? I'm like, ugh. I'm still scared because I'm in One Piece. I could get one shot at you, feel me? So I'm like, ooh, thank God for Shanks and them. So Shanks is like, some fights aren't meant to be fought. Oh, that's bullcrap. I would have beat that man up myself. So, Luffy goes, sits down, and he starts eating the fruit. I'm not going to stop him because I'm not going to change the story because that would be bad. So I let Luffy eat the fruit. Shanks is like, oh, what happened to that fruit that I had in that chest? Wait a minute. Did you eat it? One of y'all eat it? I think Luffy ate it. Luffy, you ate that? That's a devil fruit. You're not supposed to eat that. You can't swim no more. You dumbass, says Shanks. And he's like, I can't swim no more? No. So everything goes to canon. I'm walking with Luffy and shit. I'm like, yo, Luffy, you shouldn't go fight that bandit, man. Don't worry about me. Alright, Luffy. So I let Luffy do that because I don't want to get involved with the bandits because there's a chance that I can die, actually. So I'll let that happen. But this time Shanks doesn't lose his arm. Not this time. He uses Conquerors early to scare off the beast. So yeah. And you know, Shanks, I'm like, me and you, Luffy, we're gonna have to train. And we tell Shanks that we're gonna train to be the greatest pirates. So 17 years later go by. And I'm like, I'm gonna go get some fish, Luffy. I'm gonna go to the sea near the ocean and get some fish. It's like, okay. So I go and I'm fishing and stuff, and then my fishing rod gets caught onto something, and I pull it out the water. I'm like, what the hell is this? It looks like some weird fruit or something. I'm like, I never had a fruit from the ocean before. So I eat it. And I'm like, oh, this shit tastes terrible. Ugh. Oh no, did I eat a devil fruit by accident? Because the devil fruit had scales on it. And this is, I'm gonna let y'all explain to y'all right now. This is the Naga devil fruit. Pretty much, it's a mythical zone. It turns me into a snake, dragon, hybrid, waterman. So, the abilities are, I can swim in water. This is the only devil fruit that will allow you to swim in water. I have complete control in the water, like, I'm unstoppable once I'm in water. But I don't know that yet until I actually fall in water. So, I'm like, I gotta go tell Luffy what just happened. So, I run over to Luffy, I'm like, I just ate a devil fruit by accident. How do you eat a devil fruit by accident? I thought it was like a fish, and I cooked it, and then I ate it. And, that was a bad mistake. So you know what kind of powers you have, Luffy? Luffy says. I'm like, nah, I don't know yet, bro. Like, right now, me and Luffy are the best of friends. And we train with Sabo and them, too, so we went on our separate way. So, you know, Ace, Sabo, they left, and Sabo got quote-unquote killed. But we all know the story, so let's get back to the actual story. So I'm like, yeah, Luffy, let's head out to sea now. I think we're old enough. You sure you don't want to train in that new devil fruit? Nah, I figure out on the way through the Grand Line. Alright, we out. We say bye to Makino and all of that. She's crying. She's like, oh, I don't want y'all to go. Oh, y'all grow up so fast. I'm like, okay, Makino, we gotta go. You can't baby us forever. She's like, I know. So we leave. She's like big sis to us. So we leave. And I'm like, that stupid Sea King. This time, I'm like, Luffy, let me handle it. Crush your thing. And I punched the thing so hard that it exploded. So his whole head came off. That's how hard I punched it. Get out of here, you annoying ass Sea King. Damn, Luffy says, you didn't have to do him like that. Well, look at it this way. We got something to eat while we out here. True. So shit, me and Luffy start eating it. So yeah. So, you know, we end up seeing the ship, and we see an orange-haired girl get off of it. I'm like, oh my gosh, she's so beautiful. Luffy's like, let's go get on that ship. I'm like, alright. So, you know, plus we hungry again. We got hungry again. So, yeah. So, yeah, that happens. We hop on the ship and stuff. And I'm like, yo, Luffy, I'm going to the kitchen. Yeah, that's the same way I'm headed to. So we both, you know, go in the kitchen, and we start eating everything inside the kitchen. We like, yo, what's in this barrel? We open up the barrel. Kobe jumps out of it. He's like, ah. I'm like, why are you screaming? Who are y'all? And what are y'all doing on the ship? Um, my name is Cyrus, and this is Luffy. Cyrus and Luffy. Interesting names. But do I know who ship y'all on, right? Nah, I don't care really. Um, yeah, because we hopped on through the back, so Velveeta doesn't know we there yet. We hopped on in the back. So he's like, you on the this female pirate ship named Velveeta. Oh, Velveeta. So yeah, that's going on. And he's like, she's super strong. That too might be killed by her. Don't worry about that, kid. So I'm like, yo, Luffy, you wanna go on the front deck and see how strong, quote unquote, this Velveeta is? I don't see why not. Excuse me, guys. So, we head on the front deck of the ship. I mean, like, Velveeta, get your ass out of here. She's like, who the hell is calling me, like, talking to me that on my own ship? And then she looked down and she see us. She's like, who the hell are y'all? My name is Cerberus, and this is Monkey D. Luffy. Cerberus, Monkey D. Luffy. Well, why y'all on my ship? Do y'all want to die? And then she jumps down and try to hit me with the club. I block it with my scale arm, and it shatters into a million pieces. I'm like, that's weak. And then I punched her all the way to the next island. That's how hard I could punch. The same thing like Luffy. But I punched her this time, sending her flying. So she goes flying. I'm like, yo, let's take this ship to the next island. And we talking to Kobe, and he's like, it's this guy called Noah Zoro. Pirate Hunter Noah Zoro. And he uses 3 swords, and they call him a demon. Well, we need that demon on our crew. What? Do you just hear me? He's a pirate hunter. He would not join y'all. We see about that when we get there. Says me and Luffy. So we head over to that island and stuff. So we get there, and I'm like, okay, what's going on? This is God that's tied up to a cross. Oh, that's him. That's Zoro. So why they got him tied up if he's a pirate hunter? Because he did something stupid the other day, and they was like, they made a bet. If he can last 3 days without eating or nothing, he can go. Ah, I see. The little girl tells us that. So I hop over the fence. I'm like, yo. He's like, who the hell are you? My name is Cerberus. And I heard you're pretty strong. Join me and my pirate, my captain crew. I would never join a pirate crew. What if I get your swords? Would you join us? Maybe. So I'm like, yo, Luffy, let's go get his swords. So we ransack the place. Like, we go crazy. He's like, why is they doing so much commotion? We don't care at this point. We know we massively strong. Especially me. Like, yo, here's your swords. And Marines is about to shoot us. Luffy still does the same, blocking the bullets with his rubber body. Even though I could block bullets too, but he's more efficient at it. So we get Zoro out. Hawkins come down, and they like, those are the fools that punched me in my face. Get them, Dad. I don't listen to you. I do what I want. Understand, sir? Please. I take that back, Dad. So y'all the ones that been causing trouble. I'm looking at him. I'm like, you mess with me, you gonna need more surgery done to your jaw. He's like, it's that threat. Obviously, I'm a pirate, dumbass. So he charges at me. I'm ready for the smoke. So I transform into my hybrid Naga form. Everybody's like, what the hell is that? You just turned into a monster. So everybody's freaking out and shit. Like, whoa. Zoro's like, what the hell is he? Oh yeah, my brother ate a devil fruit. We both ate devil fruits. Like me and Luffy relationship, we so tight that we call each other brothers. So he's like, yeah, he ate the Naga fruit. So he could turn into as a mythical zone, the rarest type of devil fruit ever. So Hawkins is like, well, don't because you think you turn into that, you can intimidate me. I'm like, come on and taste your poison. So he tried to chop me in half with his axe. When I mean I hit the axe with so much force, it completely shattered. And then I uppercutted him, and I broke his lower jaw right off. So he's bleeding out and shit. He can't even talk. So I broke his lower jaw. That's how much force I hit it with. I'm like, Luffy, we out of here. I pretty much punched his head right off. Like, it's brutal. This one is not PG-13. This one is brutal. Because we so strong, like, nobody in the East Blue can really touch us. So I'm like, yo, we off this. I don't know, Kobe, you want to be a Marine, but... Or you sure you don't want to be a pirate? You know what? These Marines are corrupted. I want to be a pirate. So Kobe joins us. Yes, Kobe joins us in this one. I'm gonna make Kobe a beast. Don't worry about that. So I'm like, yo, Zoro, I want you to train this kid up. He has great potential. Yeah, I can sense it too. So now Zoro is training Kobe. And meanwhile, we hop back on the ship. I'm like, yo, we should go get Yapsop kid, bro. Yeah, I know, right? Says Luffy. So we head over to before we head over to where Usopp is, we head over to where Buggy Island is at. I want to start getting our own territory. I talking to Luffy and stuff. It's like, yeah, if I'm gonna be a pirate, I need my own territory. So the pirate that we know about is Buggy because he's been causing a ruckus. Nobody has stopped him yet. So I'm like, yo, we should go take his territory and go and claim it for ourselves. So I'm like, Luffy's like, yeah, hell yeah, let's go do that. So yeah, we head over to Buggy Island, and the whole scene where Luffy gets captured by that bird doesn't happen. So we get over to Buggy Island. Alright, Luffy, you go to the other half of the island while I go on the other side. He's like, alright. So we both separate so we can cover more land and find Buggy. Either one of us can beat him. Zoro was like, yo, I'm gonna stay and watch the ship for now. We were like, alright, Zoro. While you are at the ship, train Kobe. So Kobe and Zoro's training, while me and Luffy split up and look through the whole island. So let's cut over to me. I'm walking around. It's so quiet over here. Why is it so quiet? And then I see people looking outside their windows, and they look like they're terrified, like they're scared. So I'm like, And then I look up and I see the same armchair girl a while back. Like, and then she sees me and she's like, oh, he looks kind of strong. Which I am. I'm very strong. And I look at her like, oh my god, you like the prettiest thing I ever seen. So she's like, hey, what's your name? My name is Cyberus. Cyberus? That's an interesting name. Never heard nobody named that. Well, my name's Nami. Nice to meet you. Like, okay, I shake her hand. Nice to meet you too. So she's like, well, there's these pirates on this island, and they got a whole bunch of treasure. You want to work together and take their treasure and you get 10% while I take the rest. I'm like, oh, you little sly girl. Well, I don't call her little. You little sly. You try to jip me just now, but I'll play along. She like, oh shit, he actually caught on. So, only doing that because you're pretty. She blushed. She's like, oh, stop the flirting. So we work together. So let's just say Buggy, she's like, just play along. I'm gonna tie you up. I'm like, okay. So Buggy's like, I get inside the cage. I could break out this cage anytime I want. So Buggy's like, shoot him with this cannon, with the Buggy bomb. Shoot him. So Nami's like, okay. So she likes it, right? I'm like, you really gonna shoot me with that? She looks at me. I look at her. I gave her the puppy eyes. Like, really gonna shoot me like that, Nami? She's like, I can't do it. And then she stops it, in cannon. I break out the shit. I like just straight break out the chains and everything. Everybody's like, what the hell? How is he so physically strong like that? I'm like, those chains was flimsy anyway. They wasn't gonna hold me. So I'm like, alright, Buggy. I give you one or two options right now. First of all, you're gonna give me everything you got. Second of all, I'll let you leave here with your life. So Buggy's like, who is you to threaten me? I'm like, alright, Buggy. You just clearly didn't see how strong I am. So I go try to punch him. He's like, ha ha, I ate the chop fruit. Your physical attacks cannot touch me at all. I'm like, oh really? So I transform into my hybrid form and I jump in the water. I grab a piece of Buggy like limbs, like his leg. I grab it and I jump in the water. So you know how they leap to water, right? So he's like, you bastard. So his upper body shuts down. Because his lower body is in the water. And I jump out the water. Now, what are you going to do, Buggy? Are you going to listen to me or die? It's like, God damn it. Retreat. Let him have what he wants. And y'all go get the lower half of my body out the water. I thought so. I'm just like, wow, that went faster than I thought. And then I'm like, okay, that's not all I came here to do. So I'm like, who runs this town? And then Whoop Slap comes out. He's like, I run this. So I'm like, yo, I want 5% of everything of this island to be underneath our protection. I'm like, and I call Luffy. I yell out mad, like, so I can amplify my voice. I'm like, Luffy, I found him and I defeated him. Come back now. So he hears me. So he's like, okay, he's coming. He's running back. And then I see his arm stretch over a building. I'm like, okay, he's back. It's like, whoa, that was fast. Yeah, he was light work. Nami looks at me like, you're so goddamn strong, like, and smart and strategize. And he knows how to get money, like, get the bag, you feel me? All I want is 5%. That's not a lot. Okay, we can do that. And for the same show, our protection. So put our flag up. And it's a skull with a Naga on it, just like me. So I'm like, yo, we out. We heading off where Usopp at. Just me and Luffy say. So Nami like, yo, Nami, you want to join our ship? She's like, nah, I'm gonna tag along in this other one. Alright, Nami. She's still wary of pirates. She don't really trust me and Luffy like that. She just seen what I just did though. She know I'm strong. So we heading over to where Yasop is. I mean, not Yasop, my bad. Usopp. So yeah, guys. Tell me what y'all think. Kill I Kill, signing out. I had a lot of fun doing this, and I hope y'all enjoy. Peace, guys. Kill I Kill, starting out. Like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.